I'm going to close the public hearing. It is now closed. Next up, agenda item number 7, National Fajita Day Proclamation. As this council is aware, we have a very special member of Kyle's history in Mr. Sonny Falcon, and it just so happens that today at this regularly scheduled council meeting, we have the opportunity to take care of some city business and also celebrate the fajita. So I saw a photo of Councilmember Rizzo earlier posted online of him grubbing down on some fajitas. I noticed that our communications department has done a really good job of promoting the history of the fajita, in particular the roots of the fajita in Kyle, Texas, how Kyle has a particular claim. And so if there are no objections, I'm going to read the proclamation right now, and then we'll let others comment. So here's the proclamation. City of Kyle Mayoral Proclamation. Whereas National Fajita Day is celebrated annually on August 18th. And whereas National Fajita Day recognizes the sizzling deliciousness of the savory Tex-Mex flavor found in fajitas. And whereas National Fajita Day will be held in memory and recognition of fajita founder and friend of Kyle, Sonny Falcon. And whereas the reasons for fajitas and the various styles and savory flavors of fajitas are representative of the diversity and uniqueness found within the City of Kyle's residents, visitors, and businesses. And whereas we acknowledge and appreciate in September 1969 that Sonny Falcon, an Austin meat market manager, operated the first commercial Fajita Taco concession stand at a rural DSCS celebration in Kyle, Texas. Whereas the City of Kyle will forever be known and recognized as home of the great fajita. Now, therefore, I, Travis Mitchell, by virtue of the authority vested in me as mayor, on behalf of Kyle, Texas, do hereby proclaim August 18th, 2020 as Fajita Day, and call upon the people of Kyle to celebrate this great addition to the food we eat in the spirit of tradition and enjoyment that it offers, and allow for us to remember the fajita founder, Sonny Falcon's delicious contribution. That's the proclamation. We've really been doing our best at the City of Kyle to try to help uncover and resurrect the fajita. This proclamation fits right in line, I think, with our culture and our values. So thank you to Jennifer and Carla for writing that. I know the two of them in particular spent some time working on that proclamation. So thank you for that. And anybody on council have anything you want to add?
Councilmember Rizzo, I just want to say that the birthplace of fajita commercially was Kyle, Texas, but thanks to that, I can get a good fajita up here in Gillette, Wyoming. So it's been really great. They did a pretty good job. I must say pretty good because Texas is still #1 in the fajita, but especially Kyle, Texas. But I can tell you it was a pretty good dinner and I enjoyed it. But I can tell you that this is a part of our history in our city, and to really look back at what Kyle is and the many cultures that make up of Kyle is a great, how would I say it? It's a great legacy that we leave for everybody else, that, Kyle welcomes everyone. And we really encourage our legacy, whether it was the Hispanic, early Anglo-Americans, whoever it was that came into Kyle to make Kyle. I think our diversity is shown through everything that we are, that makes up Kyle. And the fajita is something that makes up Kyle. So I just want to say thank you for the proclamation, Mayor. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mayor, this is Councilman Tobias. Thank you for bringing this forward. And as Councilman Rizzo says, it goes back to a rich history that we have in Kyle. I know growing up here and attending the DCSA celebrations at St. Anthony's and seeing all the cook-offs and barbecues that were going on during that time, and having Chavacón's fajita out there. I'd see his booth out there, and it just brings back a lot of good memories of when the community was small and coming together on that end. And so I just wanted to say thank you for bringing this forward. I really appreciate it.
Appreciate you too. It's been interesting reading some of the comments on some of the posts on Samantha's posts today. In particular, there's some folks who really do remember when the city of Kyle probably just did a better job of championing the fajita and the culture established and promoted here by Mr. Falcon. And I'm grateful that this council is looking to resurrect what really is a gem of a piece of history in the city of Kyle. I look forward to seeing how over time our identity as the birthplace of the fajita, also as addition to being the pie capital of Texas, begins to take shape. And I know that it's not something that we can force on folks. It's not even something we necessarily should be trying to, but rather just allowing our own values to be reflected in the way that we set up our council meetings and spend our funds and doing what we can as a city to promote that diversity and that culture and that rich Kyle history. So I'm extremely proud of the way this council has been galvanizing behind important pieces of Kyle history. It makes me happy to call each and every one of you colleagues. With that, I'm going to move on.